Good morning students, I am Maushmi Prasad and creator of this channel Digital Generation. This channel is regarding chapter wise preparation for both ICSE and CBSE students. I hope you will get best knowledge and explanation from this channel. Today we are going to study about reaction of metals and non-metals with chlorine. First we will study about the reaction of metals with chlorine. Metals react with chlorine to form metallic chloride. In the formation of these metallic chlorides, metal atom loses electrons and forms positively charged ions, whereas the chlorine atoms accepts the electrons given by the metal atoms and forms negatively charged chloride ions, and thus there is a transfer of electrons. Metallic chlorides are ionic chlorides. They are solid in nature. Metallic chlorides can conduct electricity in solution or in molten state. So metallic chlorides are electrolytes. Metallic chlorides are solid, so they have high melting and boiling points, and they are non-volatile. So we will see the reaction of metals with chlorides. First reaction is with sodium. When sodium reacts with chlorine, then it gives sodium chloride. When sodium reacts with chlorine, then it gives sodium chloride, which is solid in nature. This sodium chloride is ionic chloride because it is made up of ions. It consists of positively charged potassium ions and negatively charged chlorine ions. Thus it forms sodium chloride. This sodium chloride or any metallic chlorides are good conductor of electricity because they contain ions, and thus they can conduct electricity in solution or in molten state. So we can say that metallic chlorides are electrolytes. They have high melting and boiling point because they are solid in nature and they are non-volatile. Next example is with calcium. Calcium reacts with chlorine and gives calcium chloride. This also contains positively charged calcium ions and negatively charged chloride ions. It contains Ca2 plus 2Cl minus. Thus it contains ions and thus it is ionic chloride. After calcium, when metal reacts with chlorine, then heat is required. Up to calcium, no heat is required. After calcium, heat is required. For example, when magnesium reacts with chlorine, then heat is required. That is, when heated magnesium reacts with chlorine, then it gives magnesium chloride. This is also ionic chloride and contains iron. Next element is aluminium. Aluminium also reacts with chlorine to give aluminum chloride, which is a ionic chloride. Heat is required, that is, heated aluminium reacts with chlorine and gives aluminum chloride. Next element is zinc. Zinc also reacts with chlorine without heating. So we can see that zinc is reacting with chlorine and gives zinc chloride, and here no heat is required. But zinc chloride is also ionic chloride. It is solid in nature, it has high melting and boiling point, and it is non-volatile. It is also electrolyte. All the metallic chlorides have the same characteristic property, that is, they are electrolytes, they are solid in nature, they are non-volatile. The next reaction is with iron. When iron is heated, it also reacts with chlorine to give iron 3 chloride or ferric chloride. It is iron 3 chloride or ferric chloride. And copper also reacts with chlorine to give copper 2 chloride or cuprous chloride. Heat is required here, and so we can see that the metals sodium, calcium and zinc reacts with chlorine without heating and forms metallic chloride or ionic chloride, whereas the other metals like magnesium, aluminium, iron, copper, these metals reacts with chlorine on heating and gives ionic chloride or metallic chloride. Now we will study the reaction of non-metals with chlorine. Non-metals react with chlorine to give covalent chlorides. These covalent chlorides are formed by sharing of electrons and thus they do not contain any ions. So they do not conduct electricity or they are non-electrolyte. All covalent chlorides are either liquid or gases. They are volatile substances. They have low melting and boiling points. So first we will see the reaction of hydrogen gas with chlorine. When hydrogen gas reacts with chlorine gas, then it gives hydrogen chloride. This is covalent chloride because this hydrogen chloride is formed by sharing of electrons and not by transfer of electrons. These hydrogen chloride do not contain any ion, so they are non-electrolyte. Non-electrolyte means they cannot conduct electricity in solution or in molten state. They are either liquid or gases. They are volatile substances and they have low melting and boiling points. Next we will see the reaction of phosphorus with chlorine. When phosphorus reacts with chlorine, then it gives phosphorus trichloride. Phosphorus trichloride. It is also a covalent chloride. It is liquid in nature, it is non-electrolyte and it is volatile. Some amount of phosphorus pentachloride is also formed here. When phosphorus reacts with chlorine gas, then it gives phosphorus trichloride, which is a covalent chloride. It is liquid in nature, it is non-electrolyte and it has low melting and boiling point. It is volatile in nature. When carbon reacts with chlorine, it gives carbon tetrachloride. It is also a covalent compound. Carbon reacts with chlorine, then it gives carbon tetrachloride. It is a covalent compound and it is formed by sharing of electrons and not by transfer of electrons. So no ions are present in carbon tetrachloride and hence it is also non-electrolyte. In our next video, we will study about reaction of metals and non-metals with hydrogen. Thank you for watching my video, and if you find my video useful, please do like and share my video and subscribe my channel to get the latest update of my videos. And if you have any doubt regarding this topic, comment below. I will try to answer as early as possible.